I would like to show you a simple way to help you when you feel really stressed, emotional, maybe distressed, maybe unseen, unheard, misunderstood, unmet and uncontained. We all need a sense of connection to feel safe and secure, especially when we're experiencing something that feels far too big for us to experience on our own. At such times, the sense of an external other that can help us, meet us and hold us can be very beneficial indeed. That sense of the other is called the external co-regulator. When we find that co-regulator, our neurophysiology is more able to process the experience we were having that felt too big for ourselves, and it can leave us feeling in a calmer, more whole and more grounded place. However, I realise that there's not always someone available to help us co-regulate. Or perhaps the people who are available don't feel safe enough to connect with or share with. Yet doing nothing to help our neurophysiology in that moment when it needs that external co-regulator isn't going to help us either. So I'd like to show you how to simulate the connection with an external co-regulator using contact with something like a wall. Basically, it simply involves making contact with an upright surface. A wall is perfect, but it could also be a door. The main requirement is that whatever you're using is upright, it's solid and it's smooth. Firstly, I'm going to show you how to position your feet and hands for this exercise. For your feet, have them approximately shoulder width apart. For your hands and arms, you're going to have your hands held up, level with your shoulders, palms facing outwards, and again approximately shoulder width apart. Okay, the next thing is to position yourself roughly 1 foot's distance from the surface you are going to use. Okay, right, so now we have our position and we're going to begin by standing with our hands raised and ready, but without any contact. And notice how that lack of contact feels for the rest of you. The fact that there is nothing and nobody there. Okay, now we're going to hold that in our awareness, and as we move our hands, we're going to notice that sense of movement in our elbows and our shoulders. So we're slowly going to move our hands towards the wall and make contact. And we're not pushing, we're just feeling that contact with the wall. And notice how that is for the rest of you. Notice how it is to have an answer back from the wall, into your hands, to your elbows, to your shoulders. You might feel a sense of relief. You might immediately take a deeper breath. You might feel your energy descend to your feet and have a stronger sense of the ground beneath you and the weight of your body on the floor. Now take some time to attune to what is going on while still feeling the presence of the wall, the external co-regulator, meeting the palms of your hands. Now, it could be that when you do this, a lot of emotion starts moving inside and travelling up to your eyes and to your face. Now, we don't want this experience to be overwhelming. So if that does start happening, then gently take your hands off the wall and then connect with the environment you are in the here and now. Looking around, hearing the sounds, feeling your feet on the floor, really bringing yourself back into the present moment. And again, notice how that is for the rest of you. And maybe that's enough for now. But maybe it means you're ready to repeat the exercise. And notice how you experience it this time. So what exactly is going on with the contact with the wall? Well, we all carry somatic emotional memories in our systems of not being held, not feeling met in an experience at some time in our lives. And most of the time we might not even be aware of such somatic emotional memories. Or we might override them and carry on in our adult lives being strong and independent. However, there's likely to be a time when this is not so possible. Maybe you feel misheard or misunderstood by someone special to you. Or you experience being let down by a good friend. Or maybe you're going through a very stressful situation that makes you feel out of control. At such times, those earlier somatic emotional memories can also get triggered in your neurophysiology. And that will act to intensify the experience going on in the here and now. So how great it would be for you to access what you could not access in the past. That is the sense of another, to meet and hold you when you're feeling extra vulnerable in your life. Using this little exercise is a wonderful way to be able to provide care for yourself in stressful times and to help your neurophysiology regain its capacity for difficult experiences and strengthen your resilience in your life.